Michelle here, Thrifting 101. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. Glad you're stopping in. Happy Friday the 13th to everybody. I am back with a under $15, probably under $14 Salvation Army haul. Hope you enjoy. Anchor Hocking Fire King mini casserole, probably late 70s, early 80s. I only paid 99 cents for both pieces. They're both in perfect condition. I use them all the time, so I pick them up whenever I see them. And 99 cents was just too good a price to pass it up. Gibson flatware in the John Deere pattern, 2002, 2005. I showed you the spoon in the last video. I paid 50 cents for it. I went back, these were marked 59 cents each. I paid $1.35 for all three pieces. If I decide to sell them, I'll probably get about $8, I think, for them. I don't think they've ever been used. This by far was the best find of the day. I saw them and I looked at them a little funny, and I looked at the handles and I said, oh my gosh, they have to be Fiestaware, although I've never seen anything like them before. Turn them over, sure enough, they were Fiestaware. They were only marked 59 cents each. So I grabbed them all and I kept going back to make sure I got them all, even went back the next day to see if there were any more, and there weren't. So I have 5 of them here. They were made for Mega China between 1998 and 2012. The back stamp on these say MM. That stands for 1998, so the first year that they made them. Pattern's called Dancing Women, and they sell for $20 a mug or so. This one right here I probably keep. It's got a little bit of a chip. Not vintage, but I did pick this up for 99 cents. I like a lot of things about it. First of all, I like the fact that it is made in the USA. I like the fact that it is orange and in great condition. It's aluminum and it's all made out of recycled material. I also like the fact that right here it says 6 Point Brewery. Beer is culture. I happen to like beer, but more importantly, I like the fact that it has advertising on it. I like to pick up advertising pieces. They sell pretty well. I found out that 6 Point Brewery is located in Brooklyn, New York, where my daughter lives, so I just texted her to see if she wants it before I sell it. I'm going to ask if she doesn't want it, probably around $20 for it, and it's got what they call a threadless cap here. Just zips right on there. Nice piece. In the last video, I found 2 mini A&W root beer mugs. This time I actually found some even teeny tinier mugs. They were made by Federal Glass Company back in the early 30s. I've had them before, and I just thought they were shot glasses. They're actually children's toys. They're toy mugs for kids. FEG 74, that's the name of them. I got 8 of them for 19 cents. They're pretty good sellers. I think I'm going to ask $15 for the lot. In the last haul, I had picked up some Julia junk and really cool pieces. I picked up the Mama Bowl and a couple of appetizer plates, and I think most of them were in the olive pattern here. It's marked $1.99. That was 75% off, so I paid 50 cents. It is a 10-ounce olive oil decanter, and I'm going to show you right here. You know I'm not good with tops, but it's in really nice condition. You can tell that it's got a nice tight-fitting stopper, and I'm going to ask $10 for it. Purple was 75 off the day that I picked up everything here in this haul. And I found this Fiestaware mug. It's a restaurant-ware mug. It is called a Denver mug. Picked it up for 30 cents. I'm going to ask about $5 for it. They started producing the Denver mugs, I believe, 1992. Pay 29 cents a piece for these 4-inch plastic kids tumblers. They're all in wonderful vintage condition. I have 2 Epcot. I have 4 just Walt Disney World. And the Epcot Center ones are dated. They're dated 1982. And that's the year that Epcot actually opened down here. The Walt Disney World ones aren't dated, but I believe that they date a little farther back to the mid to late 70s. Deca Products out of Elizabeth, New Jersey also made lots of licensed products such as the Flintstones items, Smurfs, Star Wars, E.T., Star Trek, Care Bears, so many of them. Let's see, the Hulk, Pac-Man, Garfield, just to name a few. Walt Disney World opened in 1971 down here. I actually visited for the first time as a teenager with my family in 1973. And these are really good sellers. For this lot of 8 in really nice shape, I'm going to ask $30. Picked up this Pyrex clear bottom bowl. It's a sprayed on bowl. It's part of a nesting set. This one is a 7-inch. For 99 cents. I don't find them very often. This one's in great shape. Simply PYR46. They made 2 different greens. This is a lighter green, so I know that this is the older version of it. It's in really nice condition. Paid 99 cents for it. I have a blue one. I might try and sell them off together, even though they're both the same size, for about $22. Or if not, this one, I think I can ask about 8 to 10. I have to do a little more looking on that. I picked this up for 50 cents. It's a plastic napkin holder, dates to the 1960s. It has a deer design on the on one side. I don't know the front from the back. And on this side here is a man and a teepee and a cloud right here. And the reason I picked it up is because on the bottom it says St. Labre's Indian School, Ashland, Montana. And I thought that was pretty interesting. I wanted to go home and read more about St. Labre's Indian School, and I can tell you that it was founded in 1888. It is a Catholic high school. It's still a Catholic high school to this day. It opened to serve the students of the Crow and Northern Cheyenne tribes. They were due to shut down way back in 1954, and a 27-year-old priest stood up for the school, fought to keep it open, and he did. Like I said, still open today. I've seen this also with a salt and pepper shaker, so it must have come as some kind of a set. I think I'm going to ask about $4 for the napkin holder. This is folk art wooden rolling pin recipe holder, because that's what it is. Put your recipe card right in there. Just kind of caught my eye. It was half price, paid $1 for it. Probably ask about $4 or $5. It's in really nice condition. Pink was half price. I paid 25 cents, or a little less, excuse me, for this Libby. It does have the Libby L on the bottom, but it's too hard to pick up on camera. It's called Unicorn. It's in really nice condition. It's a Tom Collins frosted glass, dates back to the 1950s. They sell for about $8. This is one of those things that I'm branching out, one of my branching out pieces. I saw this unopened, marked 1991, vintage felt ornaments. There's what you see is what you get right there. It sells for about $25. Turn it over. It's not opened. I'm not very crafty, but I know a lot of people are, and like I said, they're good sellers. We'll see how that goes. I'll show you the other side again. Absolutely fell in love with this piece, probably my second favorite piece of the haul. It's plastic, 1970s, musical carousel. I don't have to ask anybody what it plays because it says right on the back it plays the carousel waltz. It is a Yap Company import. This one is marked Hong Kong. I know they made some out of China and Taiwan also. Dates to the 1970s. It wasn't marked. I figured they were going to charge me up to $5. I think I was willing to pay for it. I just loved it so much. They charged me 99 cents for it. They sell in the $10 to $15 range. I see them actually ask a lot more for them, and I just think it's kind of funny that Nora ended up with the grown-up carousel music box and I ended up with the toy one. I hope you enjoyed my Salvation Army haul. Thanks again. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Most importantly, leave me a comment, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye.